In this today's busy world, we really like to have something simple and easy to cook. And this is another recipe that you can do it ahead or do it whenever you want, but it is very simple and easy, and it's a one pot meal and it's a healthy meal too. So I'm going to show you how to do chicken thigh bake with loads of vegetables. This is really simple and easy to follow, and I always believe that when you add lots of flavors it tastes much nicer than bland. I have 8 chicken thighs here, so I'm going to use 2 per person because they are tiny. I am going to add that into the bowl. Let's marinate that before we prep the vegetables, so you can do this always a day before. Try this seasoning and you will be amazed to see the taste. And I'm using 2 teaspoons of mustard. You can use either Dijon mustard or Australian mustard. And into that, going to add about a teaspoon of onion powder, Tuscan seasoning, always to taste. It has salt, pepper and rosemary with garlic and onion. And then add about 2 tablespoons olive oil. I'm using extra virgin. So using your fingers, massage the seasoning to the chicken like this. Love the color of the Australian mustard. So after, leave it aside, so it will marinate about 20 minutes while we prep this. These are the vegetables that I'm using. 1 packet of frozen Brussels sprouts. You can use either fresh ones, but you need to clean the outside leaves and check for the insects if it is fresh. And 2 onions, 3 sweet potatoes, 3 potatoes and 2 carrots. You can use any other vegetables in your fridge or seasonal. So let's start. When you bake chicken thighs on 200 Celsius, it will take about 40 minutes to cook it well done. So you can cut the vegetables to medium sized pieces. If you cut it really large, it won't cook properly because they are already pieces. If you are cooking with the whole chicken, it is different. So let's cut the sweet potato. So I have a separate bowl and I'm going to add the vegetables into that. Now into that, going to cut the carrots. Now the potatoes. So get the garlic. I have few cloves of garlic. You can add as much as you like. Just crush it and add in. And I will cut the onions. Take this woody piece out. So leave it aside separately. Now take the vegetables and into that add the Brussels sprouts. I'm going to add salt, always to your taste. Then a bit of garlic powder and a bit of onion powder. Few dried rosemary, about a teaspoon. And about 2 tablespoons olive oil. And toss. Now I have this tray prepared and I'm going to add that into the bottom. So when you do a dish like this, if you have leftovers, you can always leave that in the fridge to take it later. So and then I'm going to put the onions. And then take the chicken and put it on top like this. You can use without the skin too, but if you are using without the skin, you will need to add more oil on top or butter to cover. But if you don't want to eat the skin, you can always discard it. When you do it this way, it gives extra liquid to the vegetables and will cook nice and crispy too. So that's all. This goes to the preheated oven, 200 Celsius, about 40 minutes. I finished baking the vegetables and the chicken, and this is how it is. It's a really simple and easy meal. Once you put it in the oven, it cooks nicely. To plate, take all the beautiful vegetables. If you want to do the gravy for this is how you do it. Don't buy the processed gravy. Just add all the juices to a pot. Into 100 milliliters water, add about 2 tablespoons flour. In a shaker, or you can use a whisk, shake the flour with the cold water, not the hot water. And then pour it in. And mix well. And bring this to boil, adding milk or even water, and thicken it. So after doing the sauce, this is how it looks like. Chicken is really nice with creamy sauces than the brown sauces. So I add a little bit of whipping cream to it, and once you cook it, it comes to this consistency. If you feel like it's getting thicker, you can always add a little bit of milk to it. And to serve, pour a little bit of sauce on top. There you go. It's a nice and a beautiful meal. See you next time.